Shalom Alechem, Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome to 1 Chronicles chapter 24, in which there are 31 verses. Beginning in verse 4, our first difference, there's an omission of the mighty ones. And he divided them, verses, and thus were they divided. So David is dividing them. In the Septuagint, in the Masoretic, they were divided, possibly over a dispute regarding how there were more chief men found of Eleazar than of the sons of Ithamar. Verse 5, a continuous difference of he divided them, verses thus were they divided, one with the other, versus one sort with another, were those who had charge versus governors. We see here holy things versus sanctuary. So holy things are items, sanctuary seems to be a place, a specific location, not to do with items, or not specifically referring to items, rather a place, a location. There's an omission of the words of thee and then of. Verse 6, heads versus chief. Each of a household were assigned versus one principal household being taken. Verse 19, skipping ahead there. Their numbering versus orderings, which can also mean numbers. Appointment versus manner. By the hand of Aharon versus under Aharon. So one is saying the appointment was done by his hand, by his power, or by his decision perhaps, versus that that they were ordered according to their manner, not so much that they were appointed by Aaron or Aharon, but they were under his authority. That is more of the focus in the Masoretic. There's an addition of him. Right at the end there, him. This could mean Aaron or David. Verse 21, an addition of the sons of Rehabiah. Verse 22, an addition of the Izharites. Verse 26, an addition of the name Beno, whereas in the Septuagint it's rendered the sons of. So I will include that. Verse 27, his sons versus Beno, so continuous difference. Verse 28, there's an omission of Ithamar. Verse 31, received versus cast, in reference to casting lots or receiving lots. As their brethren versus over against their brethren, which could simply mean opposite of, or it can mean possibly they are contrary to or against them, but it seems more likely that it means that they are on the opposite end, opposite to, not opposite in terms of being confrontational. Even as their younger brethren versus over against their younger brethren. So this one seems to be, there's more of a likelihood to misinterpret this as being antagonistic, that they were against them, contrary to them. Whereas in the Septuagint, it's quite clear that it's more of a comparison that is being struck here. So they also received lots as their brethren, the sons of Aaron, before the king Zadok, also and Ahimelech, and the chiefs of the families of the priests and of the Levites, principal heads of families, even as their younger brethren. So just like their younger brethren, this was done to them. Over against, because of our modern vernacular of the word against, meaning to be adversarial perhaps, this can be misconstrued. So that is all for this chapter. Thank you very much for your time. Until next time, I bid you all Shalom Aleichem, Assalamu Alaikum, Irini Mazisu, Pax Vobiscum. Peace be unto you, and Maranatha.